What? We all saw that, right? That was nowhere near where I threw that fucking beacon. Bro, this fucking game. But don't worry, the nail gun's nerfed, so it's not meta.
No.
No, we got him. We got him after he domed Silver.
Oh, large wave of help me! Oh, help me!
I got
a large wave of fucking shotgunners. Oh,
I got you. And a chaos spawn. I'm killing him.
Help me! Doggy! Miko, help me!
I don't know where you are!
Miko, I'm right there! I'm getting eaten by stuff!
Did you just blow your head up?
Yeah, but I saved him. That's all that matters.
No!
That's not how you save people. I guess I could use a revive in some way, shape, or form.
Oh, fuck me, bro. Oh, no! I'm getting eaten out.
All I heard was...
Goodbye.
Really?
Take it.
Let's go, baby.
Hi, friend. Bye. Oh, damn. They completely... Oh, no.
Wait, what happened to him?
Yeah, maybe fighting on the rooftop is not a good idea.
No.
I got it.
Oh.
Another tank that might weaken.
Oh, fuck. Where? Your head was in my fucking way.
My what?
Your head.
I'm sorry, I have a fat head, okay?
You should be. Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit. I was gonna run away. I'm gonna kill myself.
No, Jackie.
Yeah,
God damn. Help!
Come the fuck on, bro. Oh god. The return of that scared me.
My ghost has seen better days.
Tell you, I'm the ghost fighter now. I have the spirit of vengeance. Hell yeah, I made it all the way through. Makeup of your water is very different.
Wait, I was just peeing and suddenly I have to kill water again?
No, let him have it.
Mitri, I swear to God, do not pee into this pool.
Do not poison the water supply. Do not poison the water supply.
I will commit great crime. I'm going to...
No! Oh my God! No! Shut up!
Some fucking empanadas, 3100.
Woo! Yeah!
Fucking son of a bitch! I'm fucking busted! Okay, help! You son of a bitch! You son of a
David Hasselhoff, he's a horse. He's a brony. I don't know who's laughing harder. Oh no.
No, no.
What? What did I? I'm very confused.
Oh my god, Jeeves, you gotta warn a motherfucker before you drop some heat like that, bro. It's not just the fact that it's David Hasselhoff. It's David Hasselhoff. He's a horse. In case you were confused.
I gave you some ideas in the tech. I didn't have any idea on something concrete.
That's fine.
Because I know you can do it better than me.
It's not a big deal. Alright, so, hello everyone. I'm Violet Pellet, and to my Marvel Life, I got Aura Draws.
Hello, dear.
Sleeping Dragon. Good job. Mavsock.
Greetings, everybody.
Mitrion.
The count is back, baby.
And Lassie.
Corpse ring number 1.
So, we are... Oh, Lassie, do your thing.
Yeah, the fitnessgram delta smell.
But where we last
Fuck
left off
that, fuck
several
that
months
fish.
ago.
I want it dead.
Several months ago, before Krampus, you were all engaged in subterfuge and stealth operations inside Valentine Castle. You managed to kill a couple of high-profile people, and you had your little jaunt into a different dimension. So as you come back to reality, you are surrounded by what would normally be like festive things, but you're evil. So they're just, the horns that still have the velvet on them, pools of blood, and what appear to be infants stuffed with something, as macabre little gifts you can unwrap.
Yummy.
So you each have your own individual baby parcel. You tear it open, and it just scuttles off back all splayed, leaving you with some sort of weird bloody gift that Krampus thinks you'd like. All of you individually have your own special gift. Whether or not it's actually actualized in the game yet, I still got to add them in there, but you all have one.
Yeah.
So the house is enveloped in a thin layer of very cold air. It's very unnatural.
Oh.
Despite the fact that it is winter, you're expecting a slight breeze here and there, but this is like you're inside of like an ice chest. It's very it's kind of painful to breathe.
Okay.
This place is so evil, our torches give up no warmth.
Can you just
No
do me a
reaction?
quick favor
Okay.
and send me a picture of the map?
Yes.
It's the same map as always.
Nothing changed?
No. Not right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send it to you right now. Yeah, right now you're in the town map. You're in Elden Cross.
Okay, I don't... Yeah, I pretty much know everything like the back of my hand.
Yeah.
So yeah, I blatantly stole that line, you know from where.
What? Eh?
I said this place is so evil, our torches give up no warmth.
Okay.
You know exactly.
No. Me? Who?
So what are you doing?
I'm not building a bomb to end words. Continue.
It's like, what are you guys doing about it? You're trapped in an ice box.
Oh,
I'll just
break out of the box.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're not
are we
physically
in
trapped
just-
in a block of ice. Your house is just incredibly cold, supernaturally
Yeah, I just wanted to
colder.
ask, I just wanted to ask, are we inside a house or are we
Yeah,
just
you're
on the
inside
street?
the house you've been using as your little safe house, the abandoned house that's for sale.
Is there anything flammable in the room?
The house itself. Otherwise, it's completely empty.
I'm simply going to open the door.
Well, I would like to call out to that ice spirit that we formed a thing with.
Perfect.
On the way here. I'm pretty sure Krampus ordered that one to keep around.
So, Celeste, as you open the door, you are blasted with a supernatural gale of Arctic air. Were you not a spirit of air yourself, you would probably have been flash frozen in place. The walls, ceiling, floor, everything around you just begins to crystallize as the wind mephit that you had previously encountered begins to take shape, a slightly vaguely humanoid form, and just begins to walk across the ground towards you all.
You're welcome. Wait, I don't remember that part, honest, to be entirely
It was during our our boat ride to this place. We passed through a ravine, and something was off. The nature spirit hating the torches, hating on the torches on the boat. And because I'm a druid, I was able to talk to it.
Oh, so it was before I even joined. Okay.
No, it was, I think, right after you joined. Because it was one of the last turtles of our journey.
I don't remember that. I remember killing the ocean and then stabbing a captain.
Yeah, and the captain was still alive when we were passing through that place. So yeah.
Okay.
So the wind spirit stands before you, and it kind of just floats and asks in a raspy voice, "You promised me blood. I grow tired of waiting."
Of
Does
course.
it only speak to Mana or everyone?
It's not speaking to anybody in particular. It's just projecting its voice out into the room. It's asking
We
the
are working
royalty.
on it.
I'm pretty sure we killed a couple of people who covered at least a little bit of that blood there.
So now it turns to you, Celeste, stone grinding sound effect as it does so. And it says, you promised me blood. You promised me the chance to take revenge. And I grow tired of waiting.
You
God.
see, soon the gate will be open, and soon the army that has been gathering right outside your domain will march toward this pitiful gate.
The Mephit
When that
takes a fully
Hmm?
humanoid form now. Before it just had an upper body and like a little ghost tail. Then it finally grows legs and just lands with a loud icy crunch. Puts his hands behind his back and just begins to walk up and down the empty room that you're in. And it says, "I seem to have misrepresented, I guess, my expectations. I was told blood. I was told soon, and it's way past soon. You've been here several days, and again, for the third time now. I grow tired of waiting."
Unfortunately, there were a few big complications. We weren't really here for quite a long time, to be entirely honest.
1 day, 2 days.
You will get your blood eventually. But haste is nothing that makes us any work any better.
I see. The Mephit uncrosses his arms and just kind of sinks into the ground, the ice and wind just dispersing with a loud poof. Doors and windows fly open, and a light misting of snow follows in its wake as it leaves your little safe house.
Come, we have a duty to do. We can't just sit around all day. Off to murder! Okay, so anyone here? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, let's get on with it.
That's what I just said. So, we still have a few, well, I guess.
We still have about 2, 3 guys, if my memory is correct.
2, including the Lord, and we have a few very, very big, I guess, hints that we can follow. I have a tournament that I can attend to, with which we can get into the castle again.
I mean, you did do that did set the date for that in a week.
I mean, I don't know, we have been gone.
Yeah, and?
I assume that was a complete day. Like, whenever we were gone.
No, you
Uh-huh.
you have not passed any time. You're in an extra dimensional space. It'd be unfair to
No.
move up your timeline without you being here for it.
It's exactly what I was expecting. The thing is, I don't think you would get your honorary duel like that.
It's so boring.
I mean, if you
I
want to
hate it.
do nothing until the day of the duel, that's completely fine. It would draw the heat down, and you would be allowed to just do whatever until then. But it would dramatically move up your timeline.
Do we know now? Do we know if we are being looked for in that sense?
I mean, without making a decision one way or the other, you won't be able to know. So if you kind of hang around, then yeah, you'll be able to go out and get information, or keep playing it as it is without knowing. It's up to you.
Well, I would like wait a few hours, maybe a trip to the tavern.
So as you all hunker down and try to spend the day gathering intel, you notice that Esmeralda has been kind of babying Galil, and Galil is just completely unconscious. He seems to be afflicted by something. His body is stone cold, pale to the touch. He's completely incapacitated.
Do I have medicine?
All right, what's wrong with this one? He looks greener than usual.
Mm,
Pale green, to be
can I,
exact.
can I, like, see if I know anything about what could have potentially, like, caught him?
You can do a medicine check, I guess. You're not entirely sure what's happening.
Do you
Sounds
mind?
fair.
Do you mind if I do that too?
Hell yeah, 6.
Yeah, anybody
Do-
wants to try, you can try to figure out what's going on with him.
All right,
Or you can roll
Raymond's
history to see
gonna.
if you've heard of something similar.
Sure, I
yeah.
can do that.
All right,
There we
looks
go.
like yeah.
That's a 20.
That's
31.
14.
So, Mela, you get down there, and, your rudimentary knowledge of healing and magic gives you the understanding that he's not poisoned, he's not sick, he's more or less possessed, or he's fighting a possession. Something is trying to take root inside his soul, and he is actively fighting it. But you don't know how long he can keep doing that.
Cold feet.
Sure, I mean, do we really want to stop that? I mean, that could
Pretty
potentially...
sure we want to. We would. Pretty sure the method just got very angry and was currently trying exactly that.
I mean, it's a possession that could potentially prove useful to us.
I don't think we want to see that.
You don't want to see that. Don't get me
Who
involved.
knows more about nature, you or me?
It doesn't count.
It
It's a
does.
ghost, not nature.
I am a druid. It's a nature spirit. I know what it is. That is my reasoning. I don't think we want to see this. Anyone else?
Hmm. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Did we meet one of those cleric types in this town that perhaps could assist us?
Fine, I guess not.
There
Well,
is
it would be.
there is one prioress who is a cleric, yes.
Yeah, I was about to say that. But no, just out of game, just looking at my notes.
And are we still on good terms with this person? I forget who we've.
We have assaulted a lot of people. I don't think we have assaulted them.
I have
Yeah.
only insulted one person. I have no idea what you're talking about.
But you. I mean, we as the party in general.
Yeah, as far as you know, the
Fine,
prioress is still in good terms with you all. Nothing's happened.
Well, I will seek out this person and return somewhere where they can assist our companion. Can you guys guard this fort? House?
We don't need to guard. There's
Just
no one's
empty
going
house,
to get
yeah.
in anywhere.
Yeah, it's not. Nothing's here.
Well, then you'll have an easy job then.
Well, no, we kind of just split up. Different people do different parts of our mission.
Would anyone like to come with me then for this? Clearly, our companion needs
I
aid.
would suggest that while you try to get aid, that the rest of us, apart maybe maybe Mello, is just trying to continue our mission. Because in the end, even if you can exercise that spirit, you still have a mission to do.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true.
I'll go with him.
And I understand you have some demands on your end that must be met, so we will be quick.
Guess I'll do it on my own then.
Well, you're not completely on your own.
I'm alone enough.
Would you like us to assist you first, and then?
No, you can keep. Get on with it.
Everyone make sure that you're all rested and healed up.
I'm not.
I am.
Alrighty.
Can you do me that favor? Thank you.
Then
Oh, Celeste overlapped you. That's why she has 2 rests.
Okay.
then we shall return here soon and discuss our next actions.
Well, I'm going to investigate if there are any more weaknesses that we could potentially exploit. Because again, like, we can get into the castle legally.
And illegally.
Yeah, I was going to in a week. That's great, but we also have an illegal path. So I was thinking of maybe trying to insinuate that I'm essentially a foreign lord. Oh, lady, I guess. And trying to just get access into the castle to introduce myself. Because who knows, maybe I have a lot of money.
It's a military compound, wasn't it?
Think
More
it
or
was
less a military. Because it
Well,
is a gate, right? But
Mhm.
that's what I guessed, at least how you were always describing it.
Yeah, it's a military stronghold castle. You can't just traipse on into it. I mean, if you have the right credentials, you can, but
yeah,
that's why
that's
there's
exactly what I'm essentially like. I try to butter up to the important people over there.
yeah, you can certainly try. You also know that you have that duel with one of the lords, so that might get you special
Exactly.
access if you can work it properly.
Exactly. So instead of trying to wait for a duel, essentially we can take one group in through the front as a distraction, and then another group is going in through the back.
I wouldn't know on how you want to on what you want to do have the other group do by then.
What do you mean, the sneaky group?
Yeah.
I don't know. Plant traps, kill people. I don't care. Infiltrate the castle.
Bold of you to assume where we would be able to do that, considering.
We have a secret entrance into the castle. You just have to be sneaky about that. Just get in there. You just, I don't know, cut some throats, just kill people and get in there. Take over the identities of some of the staff or something. Do you really think they know who is serving them?
Yes.
Yes.
They certainly don't.
But quick question. You said there was 4 captains, right? And that one big guy, the old guy, right?
Yeah.
Or is it 5 captains and that old guy?
No, there are 4 captains and 1 lord commander.
And we killed 2 of them, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Who's the left? Is the elf and the other? Who's the other one left?
was it the was it what was that the playboy kind of guy that we that is still alive? I think he is.
Yes.
Yeah.
He and
And
the
I
one I
think
have to duel with.
And I'm pretty sure we set him up with a guy.
Yep.
Don't know how that's
It's-
going.
So it's the playboy and the elf left, basically, and the lord.
My favorite part of that one time, when the last time we went there, is just us killing that one guy. Just someone knocks, the entire party is women, so nobody can answer except Raymond. That was a highlight of the last big session that we had here.
It was pretty fun, yeah.
All right.
So-
Well, I will.
Is it early
when
morning
we're-
right now, Violet, or late
Yeah,
night?
it's early morning.
Early morning. Too early.
What the fuck, Shaky?
All right. Well, time waits for no one. I will. Are you ready to go, Myla?
Yeah. Right behind you.
All right. Please.
Request from.
Then onward. Let's see. Where do we look for this person? Where would they be?
Maybe the big church north of the map.
Yeah, the
That
priory
is-
is the top left of the map from where you guys are.
You are quite. That sounds like a very great place to search first. Let's head there.
Oh my god, Mero, you're so smart.
Trying.
Well, meanwhile, I'm doing important stuff.
We'll handle. Is it Raymond going? Who else is going with Raymond?
Mela.
Mela.
All right. Move these guys over to the.
Yeah, radar now.
So you both approach the priory. Prioress is outside, sleeping. Her clothes are still wet from her morning ablutions. And she kind of just looks over at you all and says, "Welcome. How may I help you?"
We have a slight problem, it seems, with our friend right here. Nods to Galil, who's probably on carried by Raymond.
Yeah.
So you bring his unconscious body and plop it down essentially like a sack of potatoes. And she just furrows her brow and says, "Oh my, this is quite serious. What happened to him?"
We haven't a clue.
Experiment, I think, went wrong from my side, if I had to guess.
So when you say that, she kind of just turns her head to you and says, "What kind of experiment? What were you doing?"
You see, I'm an herbalist, and
Herb.
some of the nearby plants don't seem to be that healthy for goblins in particular.
Hmm.
Wait, so you're trying to pass off a possession as poisoning?
Harsh poisoning. What do I know?
So she kind of just crosses
I don't
her
know.
arms and says, "Well, these symptoms are unlike any sickness or poison that I've ever seen. What were you trying to do?"
You see, my biggest dream was always to make an all cure, and there's quite a few people getting caught in crossfire of that.
He kind of just looks at you very suspiciously and begins to carry Galil into the priory and just says, "Wait out here. I'll see what I can do."
You know, unlike you two, I'm not native to this world.
Do you not require any assistance?
She very quickly turns on her heels and puts her hand up, almost dropping Galil. And says, "No, I think you've both done quite enough. Please give me time to work."
Just
Of course.
Maida pulls out one of like a small pouch that she has, just a few herbs gathered from, I don't know, nearby the ravine when they were passing through.
Okay. You kinda,
Just to keep passing off the story.
she takes the herbs that you hand her, and she says, "Okay, I'll see what I can do." Just kind of just walks inside and closes the door. All right, so that's handled for now. Back to the safe house. All right, who's doing
three
what at the
seconds.
safe house?
3 seconds of this would not work.
Erda's gonna take the princess with her. Erda's gonna go. Make We'll just be present at the inn. So we're gonna just go back in there tonight to see what we can do again.
Okay, so you're taking Tish with you.
Yep.
So Erda and Tish walk off, hand in hand from the distance, looking like a child with her elder sibling. You guys don't know, or you guys specifically know what a horrible monster duo they are, but regular people, they're like, oh, that's
Oh, how cute.
Well,
I'm sure I
it's
don't
gonna be
know that
like
people.
just like her sitting on my shoulder, but sure, that's fine too.
all right. I'm just maximizing her Bibo level cuteness.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just trying to be the Bebo thing.
Yeah, just sitting
Hurry
there,
up, dude.
rock in her mouth, just chilling. Celeste, what are you
I
doing?
wish. I mean, again, like I'm trying to essentially get a free pass into the fortress, castle, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, so you walk up to the gates. I'm assuming.
Can you repeat that? You cut out for me.
To the gates.
You're walking up to the Ballantine Gate for the castle.
Okay. Yeah. Do I have any guards there? I assume so. Just want
Of
to make
course,
sure.
there's always a retinue of guards there. They
Yeah,
see you
okay.
approach, and one holds their arm up like, hold.
Don't worry about it, friend.
One guard turns to the other. Oh, I guess you know what? I was worried, but I was told not to. So, what are you doing here?
You are too inquisitive, my friend. But
I'm
don't
a
worry.
guard.
I'm
I'm getting very short with you.
Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me.
He looks over his shoulder and kind of does the like back me up motion, and several other guards begin to take rank and file next to him. I am not asking you. Who are you?
I am from a distant land. I am of lordship myself. And I'm trying to, I guess, introduce myself to. It was a High Lord, right? It wasn't anything like a count or something?
He's a captain.
Just a High Lord. Oh. To your captain, because me and my retinue are on our way to the kingdom, to the capital of the kingdom itself.
So
And obviously,
the guards kind of look at each other. Okay, what does that have to do with us?
well, I obviously need to get inside the fortress to introduce myself, do I not?
Do you have an appointment?
I'm here to make one. Oh, I guess I do have one. In about a week, I'm here to duel at the tournament against one of your captains. Oh, captains was right, yeah?
So when they hear you mention that you're here to duel one of the captains, one of the younger guards, clearly a fresh recruit, runs up to the one you're interacting with and kind of just whispers over in his ear and looks over at you and says, "You're the one challenging the captain in a week's time."
Exactly, little one.
The guard kind of just stands there with his arms crossed and whispers something over his shoulder to the guard that just gave him the information. That small guard runs off and he says, "Wait here. We're going to get the captain and he's going to verify your story. If it's true, you'll have access to the castle as long as you're with the captain. If not, I will execute you where you stand."
Sounds like a plan. And before he leaves, I toss my what was it called? I think like a noble essentially it's something that marks me as of noble blood or something.
A sigil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a sigil or something. I chuck it
I
at
think it's like
him
a
so he
signet ring
can
or something like that. But whatever, you
Yeah.
display your rank and station, and he says, "Oh,
Yeah.
very well." He does like a fake curtsy. Anyway, this is Ballantine, ma'am.
Does leave or not?
Hmm?
I didn't.
They told you to wait there.
Yeah, no, I just didn't understand that this is Valentine.
Yeah, this is Ballantine, ma'am. Your rank and station holds very little meaning here.
Oh no, I just meant to show who I am. It's like showing my passport.
Yeah, no, I understand. They're saying they don't give a shit.
Mm.
I see who you are. Duly noted. Understand. Do not give a shit. So,
Noted. I don't care.
all right. So these guys are. While you're waiting for that, we'll go back to the church people. So the door slams in your face, and you are kind of just left there, idling, T-posing in front of the priory. What do you do?
Is it like the village people just in church?
I'm sorry, what?
Just turn to him and go. I'm pretty sure she didn't hear the word maybe from my mouth. Probably should start going.
Yes, we should.
I do want to see what's happening though.
Okay, if
What's
you want
the-
to
Want to try
investigate
to
what the prioress is doing, you can absolutely stealth around the church. However, if you are discovered, it will look very suspicious. Two strangers skulking about the church grounds.
What does not look suspicious
Let's
about any of this?
see if we can peek in and see what they're doing.
All right, both of you give me a stealth.
Before that, I would I'd like to cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay, roll stealth with advantage.
Well, it's not an advantage; it's a +10. Yeah.
Okay.
Stupid. Wait. Stealth. ADV. I'm stupid. There we go. 15.
Yeah, so with your +10s, you both get 20s. So you kind of skulk around the castle grounds or the church grounds.
Mm-hmm.
The walls are stained glass and pretty high, but you feel like you could probably find a way in either through a back door or something like that. Do an investigation.
Investigation. All right.
I did my work.
My work here is done.
So Melee, you point out a wall, and you point out that you're possible. You could scratch in such a way to peer through the wall. Raymond, you look around the corner, and there's just an open door. You could go in through the behind.
You see, if I shapeshift into a bug, I could just. Oh, that's a door. Okay.
All right. I peek inside, see if anyone's near the door.
So you peek inside, and there's just a back door. It's kind of like a worker's entrance. There's muddy footprints going back and forth from the cemetery, shovels, pickaxes, things of the like. The inside of the priory is incredibly quiet. There's nothing going on as far as you can tell, or at least not where you're at specifically.
Sorry, my fantasy guns crashed again, so I'm just restarting it really quick.
So I enter the room and look around for other rooms that are connecting.
Another investigation and another stealth.
Okay.
Me too, or do I just wait outside?
If you're following, on what you're doing.
Do you want me to do investigation first or stealth first?
Stealth first.
Okay.
Great.
And then investigation.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah, so Raymond, you likewise, you come around the corner, you get to a knob, and you're like, okay, if I drop enough acid on here, I can just lock it. Melee, you just walk in there and turn the knob, and the door opens. You're like, all right. That's clever, more clever than I thought. The door opens into a large antechamber. There are several religious communion wafers, goblets for the wine, things like that. Just various random religious accoutrements strewn about everywhere. However, if you exit the room directly and kind of peer around, there's a long hallway with a door that's ajar. and you can see very, very faintly the light of a cleric casting spells, and a woman being very frustrated.
In the room with the supplies,
Mhm.
is there any like extra like robes or anything like that? Like like a uniform or something?
Give me another investigation. See if there's anything in there. Yeah, you find a couple of like tattered Ultra Boy robes and things like that.
I would like to dress up in one of those.
Okay. So you don the tattered brown frock of an altar boy, and you kind of just wander around the church.
Crocs, just kill me.
Um, and you said that we saw a light in the corner from the other hall. I want to approach that room to kind of just peek inside to see what she's doing.
Okay. Another stealth. Ooh. So as you're walking up the
I still do have the +10.
oh, that's right, that's right. Yeah. You weren't gonna fail, but she was gonna notice that you were standing there. So you walk up there, Raymond, and as you're approaching the room where presumably Galil is held, the door flies open, and you kind of just stand off to the side, trying to like cover your face. And the prioress just angrily storms by you and tells you, "Get to work, start cleaning. What are you doing? Just standing around?" And just kind of stomps off and heads into a different room.
I put my head to the ground and like pretend I guess I look for a broom or something to
Mm.
start sweeping.
I'm just becoming one with the wall.
What do you do?
I would like to take a peek. Just seeing what she's been doing.
Okay. So you head down to the room where Galil's body is. He's been removed from his
Body.
regular clothes. He's just
Mhm.
in a essentially like what a hospital gown would be, thin white linen robe, and his hair is cleaned, his body's cleaned, and you can tell like she's been trying to cast healing magic on him, but for whatever reason it just has not been taking. Mela, give me an Arcana.
Of course. $12.
But looking at his body, your natural senses tell you that something obviously very supernatural is happening, and you can
What?
very thinly see it, very vaguely, like someone whispering you something from across the room. You see the faint outline of a body above Galil's. It
Mhm.
looks like a small humanoid female just kind of merging herself into Galil's body. The healing restoration magic that the prioress is casting is keeping her out. We're not entirely sure how long it's going to be effective.
Who are you?
Don't know, don't care.
I like, is it working? Is she fixing him?
Well, judging by this, it's suppressing him. But I don't think how long this will last.
Raymond, give me an Arcana check.
Okay. 18.
Excellent. Raymond, as you stare into this hallway, Mela, give me a perception.
Of course. Ouch.
So, Raymond, as you stare over Mela's body to look into Khalil's holding room, one side of your hair darkens to an almost purple color. One hair becomes stark white. You've got like a salt and pepper kind of situation going on now.
Wait.
And two birds land on one of your shoulders. Each one of your shoulders. The one on the black side of it kind of just whispers into your ear with a voice that should not come from a bird and just says, "He's being taken." And the other one says, "We can stop it."
Uh-oh.
Well, I would very much like to stop it. What do you suggest? You odd-looking bird.
So the two birds kind of look at you and say, "Say the word. Tell us."
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. You want me to
Genie
do what?
bird. Nice.
Tell us to do it. Yeah, tell us.
Oh.
And what is it that you are wanting to do?
It.
You're
They're
very.
genie birds.
I'm. I'm. You know what? I think we'll manage fine without the help of you two. You can. You can carry on your way.
Very
Melas
well.
just
And they just
while that's happening, Melas just still taking a very close look, like, what are you, what the, if you're from that creature, why are you here?
what languages is it?
Druidic.
I'm
Just
using
muttering in
Druidic,
Druidic.
enough that the creature speaks. So it notices you noticing it, and it begins to chirp and tweet angrily, in a way like accusatorily, like "Get away from me! What are you looking at?"
I am curious. Very curious.
Its body begins to grow slightly, ice crystals forming on its back to form like spikes, and it does not
So,
care that you're curious. It wants you to go away.
so you are from him. Good to know. Question. What do you need?
The creature grows in size now. Raymond, you barely noticed the creature before. Now you absolutely
Mm-hmm.
do. It's about the size of a small dog, and its weight begins to physically like bend and creak the table that Galil is resting on.
Blood, is it?
Have I seen a creature like this before?
You absolutely well, roll history. Maybe you have. I don't know your life. You're not entirely sure, but you feel pretty solid that this is either an ice method itself or some sort of subsidiary creature.
So, I don't doubt you're like your master and you want something to drink. Is that it?
The creature begins to grow again. It is now physically overpowered the table. It
Okay,
groans and
okay.
creaks and snaps under its weight. It begins to snarl. Drool forms on the edges of its mouth, but then freezes and then shatters. The thing is just getting angrier and angrier the more you talk to it.
Raymond goes over and slaps Galil across the face.
Roll initiative.
Oh, no.
Read, neighbor, read.
Nice.
Is Galil in there still?
You slap Galil, his tongue flops out of his mouth, but he's still not he's still unconscious.
Who am I speaking to? What is your name?
All you get in response is just "Ree!"
Oh,
The ice
no.
or the room begins to become encapsulated in ice. The screeching of metal and crashing of everything to the ground alerts the prioress, but it's too late. Mela, are you staying on the outside or inside of this fight?
I'm standing right in front of it, aren't I?
I mean, you're in the
Hmm.
doorway. You could back up or you can move forward.
I would just look at Raymond. Go, leave it alone. I think it's quite hungry.
Well, then we must feed its appetite.
We
I,
must not do anything. All we need to do is grab that goblin and get out of here.
The prioress is now advancing on your position. Who are you? What are you doing there? Leave him alone. He needs healing. Oh, it's you. People, what are you doing? I told you to stay away from. Oh my! And he sees the ice creature forming a wall. Raymond, you're trapped inside this room. You are 1v1ing an ice method.
Hmm.
Basically, you get to go first.
all right. I draw my hex blade and take two attacks on it.
Okay. Let me.
So, what should I roll on?
Also, just before the fight begins, I turn to the prioress and just go, now I can safely say it wasn't herbs.
Okay, so here's attack number 1. Does that hit?
It hits. Yep.
And here goes that. And then number 2.
It hits.
And there we go.
Okay. So your bursting blade slices this creature, large chunks of its flesh, crystalline and icy, just kind of smash against the ground and becomes slush. It roars in pain. It did not like that, and it's gonna hurt you right back.
I would also like be part of the fight, I think, because I rolled initiative. I don't know. I'm just not actively fighting.
Okay. So the creature kind of just breathes in, releases a blistering cloud of icy fog. It hurts your eyes to look at. It hurts your body to breathe it in. You can feel the individual ice crystals just filling your lungs, and you're like, don't like that. Then it just exudes a 15-foot cone of cold air directly at you. Let's see if I can make that happen for you. Ooh, nice. You managed to avoid taking full damage from it. That's his turn. All right. Mela, you are
Yep.
trapped behind a solid wall of ice filling the doorway. You hear the sounds of combat, Raymond slashing and stabbing, and the creature just doing creature things.
Well, now that that hypothesis is out of the way, and I just pulled out my staff.
Mhm.
Knock knock. I just Eldritch blast the wall.
Give me a ranged attack.
Oop! I cast it twice. Well, I cast it once basically. Just take the first one, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
I
you crit into the ice. The ice begins to slowly crumble and splinter and crack. However, it seems to be healing itself. Whatever is inside there really does not want you to get in.
see. It doesn't like it.
What else are you doing? Or is that your turn?
I mean, I'm a druid. That's all I can do.
Okay. Raymond.
All right, I am going to let me
Raymond, do you
get my
have Devil Sight or anything because of your Warlock stuff?
I trying to remember if I did pick that. But I think I didn't because I wanted to keep my human stuff.
Okay.
Or maybe I don't have it yet, and I'm supposed to get it later.
It's an Eldritch invocation, I think.
So as of now, I'll say it's a regular human sight.
Okay. So the creature just vanishes in this gale of snow and ice. The room's incredibly small, so. Yeah, so you're gonna be rolling sight-based attacks with disadvantage because you can't see this thing. It's just a swirling gale of ice and snow.
Okay. Then I ready a dodge, I guess.
Okay. So in the darkness, you just begin to Dempsey roll, trying to avoid any oncoming damage. All right.
Do a
Roll a
barrel.
perception though while you're doing that.
Perception will be this one. Yes. Perception, not performance. That would, okay.
Okay. But yeah, no, the howl of the wind is too strong to hear. But Melee, you definitely hear. Um, how many? Only two. All right. So you and the prioress are suddenly beset upon by two ice mephits that just kind of just mold themselves from the ice and are seemingly guarding the the ice that you've been attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Ice mephit 1. Gonna try to hit him with the old razzle dazzle again there. Does he have spells? Okay. He's rolling with disadvantage. Well, I guess it's just even then, because you've got disadvantage, and then you're giving him disadvantage, so it's just a straight roll then.
Why do I give him disadvantage though?
No, fucking Raymond is. Raymond's dodging, but he's
Oh,
also
I see.
blind, so it's just like. Alright, so, oh yeah, lots of cool dice.
This might
Oh
suck.
yeah, it is.
This might suck for me, but it might. But I'll make sure that it sucks for you too.
So it whiffs the attack, and it feints, trying to see if it can hit you again with its frost breath. Can you make a DC 10 saving throw? Probably. Oh no, you failed. Okay, it was just
Probably. Oh, he failed.
it was just a deception to get you in the blast. You take 3 damage.
The power of the sun.
It gets all inside your face, Raymond, and goes, and you're like, ow. That was a little. You feel like
Gets
you've
a
been
bit
walking
chilly.
outside in Chicago without a scarf. Your nose is tingling a little bit. It's not too bad, but you're like, uncomfortable.
Yes.
Or you won't be so lucky, Mela. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure. The two ice mephits do a cross attack, and they both blast their, again, DC 10 saving throw against you. Can you survive?
I would also use a reaction, regardless, for casting Absorb Elements.
Okay.
Which will give me a resistance to cold damage too.
Okay, give yourself the resistance.
Just a moment. Where's the effect? There. Because both of them just do it at the same time, right?
Right.
More or less.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyways. So I would take like, I don't know, 1 damage, halving
Yeah.
that, halving both of those twice. 1 damage and
Yes.
2.5. Yeah, let's just say 2 damage, rounding up. Right?
Yep.
So I take 3 damage in total.
Exactly.
Wow.
Your fingertips feel slightly uncomfortable as the ice mephits just begin to buffet you with very tiny amounts of cold air. Mela.
Yes. It's funny because all my spells also are ice based. Let's just make this easy, I guess. Or do I? Wait. I should have thought about this beforehand, before you threw some of these guys at me. Yeah, I think I'm going to use Giant Insect.
No, not again.
Pulling out less than 8 insect this time. Actually, I only need 1. It's gonna be a scorpion.
Okay. You pull out a singular scorpion.
A singular giant scorpion. You just throw it out. It becomes a giant scorpion.
Damn, that's crazy. Summons giant scorpion.
Yeah.
Wow, none of these motherfucking scorpions have a picture. Well,
Obviously not.
you're gonna see just a big letter G, so just imagine there's a big scary scorpion there.
Let me just look what I can do with this thing. I know it has a poison attack. I'm just checking. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to use its multi-attack. Let me drag and drop. Let me drag and drop. God damn it. Please. There we go. And that's a miss, I assume.
Misses, yep.
Second claw attack. Also misses, I assume.
So that hits.
Oh, that hits. Okay, that's nice. Then it will take 4 damage. Can you? And the target is grappled now.
Okay.
And the last one is the sting that goes into the other guy. That one hits. 10 damage and make me a con save. Actually, I can do that myself.
Drag it onto him. Succeeds.
What's that? Okay. Half as much on a successful save. That's 4d10 poison. Let me drag it. Let me drag it. Let me drag it. Ooh, that's a good amount of poison damage. So yeah, that's all I'm doing for this turn, I think. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Alright, so Raymond, you're able to see in magical darkness. You just forgot. You open up your second pair of reptilian eyelids and you're like, wait a minute, I can see you directly. And the Mephit's just like, oh. So attack normally with no disadvantage.
Alrighty. Here goes. Okay, I'll go for that one. Where the heck is my blade? Okay, there it is. Here's number 1. Ooh. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Effects. No, that's the wrong thing.
Modifiers.
Modifiers, and then I say crit, max, and then I
roll
do
it?
the damage.
Yep, you roll it, and then you roll it again normally without the effects on it.
Okay, so here's what the effects.
Removing this guy's knee with a fucking ice cream scoop.
And then here's without.
Yeah, so Raymond, describe how you turn this guy into a slushy.
So all of a sudden, as soon as my eyes see it, I draw the sword, and with like just a quick, smooth stroke, I slice it, and I say, "You should have told me your name. I may have given you mercy."
So the creature just screams and just turns into snow. The ice eventually melts and just falls off in thick slabs, and the prioress is just kind of sitting there looking at both of you like, "What have you done?"
I don't know.
I take off the robes and I hand them to her and I say, "I'm sorry."
She just lets the
That's
robes
so
fall to
sweet.
the ground. Like, I think that's the least of our problems right now. What have you brought to this town?
I would not know.
She looks at you and she gives you an insight check. However, she's just a commoner, so
That's almost in that one.
give me a deception. Beat a mighty 7.
Here, Mela has to do that, or
Melee, she's the one talking.
okay.
Oh my god!
You barely beat the mighty 7.
I know.
Yeah, so she's still very suspicious of you, but she did lose by 1 point somehow, so she was just like, All right, well, I don't need your assistance, so please just carry on with whatever you were doing. Please leave the priory. I remember firmly asking you to not help me, but here you are.
We just had some concerns, and I do apologize. We didn't mean to cause you trouble.
Well, I mean,
And
you did very clearly. And she kind of points over
it-
to the devastated treatment room that she has. And, this place is now wet and contaminated, and there's chunks of ice and snow and.
sometimes you just need a makeover here and there. It just.
She grabs a broom
could
and
at
begins to
least-
swing it. Get out! Get out of my priory!
Come on, Mela. We must go tend to other business.
Yep.
Man, that I didn't fail and you did. Kind of amazing.
So we're going to leave them, go back down to Tish and Erda. So Erda's sitting there at the bar drinking wine. Tish has her finest cup of strawberry milk. And what are you sitting there doing?
Well, we're ordering breakfast and just maybe listening into any what was it? Any news that's being gossiped by the people in the inn or anyone coming in and out.
Okay. Give me a d20 roll. $13.
Sorry, I clicked them by accident.
Okay. So you rolled a 13, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 13. I think you've heard this one before, so roll another one. 20.
Oh.
You know this one too? This is the secret tunnel one. Another one?
Oh, sorry. I should have.
Hello.
Is there anything how long has it passed? We still have like at least over 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, you still have a long time. You hit
Yeah.
the ground running pretty fast, so.
Yeah, nothing like happened to like any missing captains or something like that, like what she did, like kind of screw them each other
Actually,
over.
give yourself inspiration and roll one more time. You're gonna get the special one, regardless of what you roll. Unless something else will. I
okay.
heard that one already. So, you hear a bunch of the barmaids kind of just running around themselves, like, just very distractedly talking. They handed you your drinks very sloppily. They seem to be in a large hurry. And you overhear some of the maids talking to the other ones. And apparently, while you were gone, a brutal cold has gripped the castle, and a lot of the members of the Night Watch have gotten sick with a very intense, what we would know to be a flu. They're all laid out in like the guards' sleeping quarters. However, these people don't know much about germs or things like that, so the illness is very quickly spreading, and they're doing everything they can to stop it. However, this sickness is supernatural, and once it grabs somebody, it does not let go. Tons of guards have basically become catatonic and are cold to the touch, incured. it's something is gripping them. You're not entirely sure what.
I didn't do nothing.
I don't think it was you.
Yeah, I know that it
I
was
guess
a joke.
I know, but you have a tendency to try to like take everything as credit. So
No, she isn't.
sure.
She's very humble.
Mm-hmm.
So the barmaids
Oh,
are running around trying to give these people soup and things like that to help them, but whatever sickness they've come down with has a death grip on them, literally.
remember what was that? Did you ever get that? I know. Talk to that lady. Is she gonna like drop off the food for them?
Mama Giuseppe, she does that on Sundays, but it's not Sunday yet.
Yeah. What's day is it? Is it Wednesday, Thursday?
Let's see, there's 7 days in a week, so I'll do 1d6 plus 1.
It's a Friday.
Friday.
It's Friday in California.
Okay, I'm keeping that to my thing for now.
Mhm.
You said the barmaids are trying to like get like a soup ready for them or something, like to send it to the castle.
Yeah, they are making cauldrons full of soup and then having porters come and take it directly as hot as they can to the castle from the bar. So there's like a assembly line essentially of people running with hot soup, bringing it to the guards, dumping it in their own pots, and then bringing it back. So it's running back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody were to, I don't know, have the ability to polymorph and change into something, they could become one of the soup porters and bring it in there.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I was gonna you read my mind, good sir. um, how long does it usually take for one of them to come in? The porters to come in?
It's a continuous stream. They've mobilized all the barmaids and the local patrons who are, good with the guard. So the guardsmen go as far as they can, give it to the barmaids, who then just return it back and forth, back and forth. So you could slip in pretty effortlessly as long as you had the right disguise.
Okay. Um, yeah. Is there any way I could like go to my temporarily go room, try to use that ability of mine? Do a quick. I'll wait till one of them's like, damn shit. I'm
Yeah,
hoping
just give
it's.
me a stealth. Just don't roll a 1.
Mhm. I was gonna say just give me like a. I was gonna say like a random person, see if I could just like.
Yeah. So Tish watches as you kind of just curl your hair back behind one of your ears, and as you do so, you just like Mystique, you're just a different person entirely.
Uh, I'll offer my services. Like I look like one of the random persons. I'll just like offer to help out to pass it over to them.
Yep.
Still got my poison anyways with me.
Tish flicks the jewel on her tiara and just becomes a precocious little girl, kind of just clinging onto your skirt and following you, calling you mommy the whole time, asking why we're in such a hurry, just being a fussy child. So as you approach the guards, they kind of just look you up and over, and one of the guards says, "Ma'am, I know this is a serious time, but you can't leave your child. You can't bring your child with you. This is dangerous."
Uh, I will do a quick deception, see if I can quickly convince him. Just to say I'm just helping out really quick, and I'll go pick her right back up. Keep
Okay,
an eye on her.
give me a deception. So you begin to start your smooth talking, and Tish just starts to throw a tantrum, and the guy's like, "You know what? Just go. We don't have time for this." And you kind of just break into the castle. So you follow the other assembly line barmaids who are bringing pots back and forth. You're not accosted in any way. Everyone just kind of lets you in. As you enter the guards' chambers, you feel again the very distinct chill of that mephit that you had dealt with earlier. The room is, I mean, your nipples could cut glass right now, and there are plenty of guards who were coughing, hacking, and then others who are just catatonic. They are immovable. They're just like Galil is.
Mm. Is there any way to I look at Tish and whisper to her? Is there any way we can accelerate this?
So Tish just kind of like looks around the room, and she sees that there are a bunch of windows that are like barred shut to keep the wind out. So she says, if that wind monster wants blood, this might be a direct way of doing it.
Okay. I mean, I nod my thing.
You're
Is
really
there?
going to obey a monster.
And I look. I mean,
You can use this.
I don't care what you think. It's me and Tish doing whatever we want because
Yeah,
we're evil.
we can use this regardless. We can use this regardless.
Yeah, I was like, who's talking?
That was out of character.
Some sort of
Uh,
disembodied voice who's wrong.
yeah, who's and Tish and Orda don't care because they are the truly psychopathic part of the group here.
So Tish looks over at you, Erda, and just kind of like tells you that you need to make a distraction so that she can press stitch the windows open without being caught.
Okay.
So I need
Should I
you to
roll deception again,
give me like
or
3
should I defend?
performance checks.
Okay.
Okay.
17 or net 20.
All right, so don't even worry about the rest of them. You got a natural
Oh,
20.
okay, and another
That's perfect.
17.
Yeah, so you're sitting there, and she's just kind of like, beep, boop, pop, and just kind of just popping them open as you walk by. The cold blast of air is quickly covered up by Tish with a blanket. Like, oh no, here, I've got you. Don't worry. And you can feel the chill on your back as if somebody had just run like an icy hand up your spine. And the voice from the Mephit kind of just fills your head, and it's just like, thank you.
Just Orda just smiles and directs Tish away to get to like to the where the like a lot of the food are. See if I can sleight of hand put also some poison in it before we get out the place.
Okay. So you both, let's see, everyone, both of you make a performance to just act casual.
I will
Act
actually use
natural.
I will use my free reroll for now.
Okay.
Performance.
Okay, well, you just made it. All right.
Yeah, I was like, I still have the inspiration. That's all I care about.
So yeah, you're sitting there. You're trying to just act casual as you pour something into one of the pots. One of the barmaids catches you and says, "Hey, what are you doing?" You quickly, do a little deception. Oh no, I was just adding some spice. I forgot to because it was so quickly. She goes, "Oh, okay," and she kind of just stirs the poison in, and you see her hand it to a guard who is already catatonic, trying to like pour it in there, and you know that guy's quadruple dead.
Of course.
That guy in particular, dead as hell.
There goes Mark.
Damn, I like mine.
Back to Celeste as the guards are being killed by the cold. So Celeste, you're kind of just standing there. The guards now have kind of just sat down and they're waiting for the captain to show up. What do you do in the meantime?
I mean, I can't really do anything particularly interesting. I'm just trying to. What are the guards doing? Just waiting or something? Just
Yeah, they're just kind of they're watching you suspiciously. They're just kind of just waiting on their weapons, just leaning.
Sorry, excuse me.
So
Yeah,
the captain
okay,
kind of looks over and or not the captain, the guard says, what can I help you with?
you can relax. I'm not trying to do anything.
Ma'am, I'm going to ask you for the last time. Stop telling me how to do my job, or I will
I'm not,
demonstrate how I do it.
to prove my worthiness, my trustworthiness. I'm just going to do this, and she just puts the royal etiquette into the ground, carefully, obviously.
Mhm.
Just essentially to just have the butterfly effect on her side, but other than that, just have it on the ground, just to essentially disarm herself, to just not seem less threatening.
So the guard walks over and just picks up the weapon and hands it back to her and says, "We don't need any of that. Just wait here. Frankly, you trying to make yourself not seem suspicious is making you more suspicious. Should I be suspicious?" And he kind of just stands there really close to you.
I'm not going to tell you how to do your job.
Finally, something smart.
So, as he's kind of just sitting there staring you down, he feels a hand on his shoulder, and he look over, and you see it's that handsome man again. It's our boy. You know him. You love him. What's his name? I forgot. I just had his thing open.
What's
What's his name?
There you go.
No,
Samuel
you love it.
Barhold.
What's his name?
Yeah, so Captain Barhold kind of puts his hand on his shoulder and he says, "Huh, greetings. I see you've met my esteemed guest. How are you, young lady?"
Doing as good as possible even during this cold. And on your end?
Oh, you know how it is here. We seem to have a bunch of guards who've forgotten their cold gear, and they're laid up in the infirmary right now. However, they're receiving the greatest treatment that we have. Hot soup.
Oh.
Oh, yes. It's quite. I'm told there's even chicken and potato in it. Mmm. You spared no expense.
Oh, yeah, you are trying to seduce me. I almost have to invite myself just to get a piece of that.
He says, well, I might be able to turn a blind eye to that situation if you would be so kind.
Oh, I will.
Give me a performance.
Performance?
Hmm?
I'm very bad at performance.
You kind of just like awkwardly try to put on a front, like, huh, yeah, I'm totally not sneaking into this place under false pretenses. And he looks over you and he says, huh, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you were sneaking in under false pretenses. Is that true?
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
We
So
had.
he looks at you
Although I
very
would.
intently and he says, I'm just kidding. Please, a noble of your station wouldn't do something so crass, so base. Please, come with me. And he kind of just waves his hand and has you follow him.
Let's get in the castle then.
All right. So Celeste, you are inside the castle following Captain Barhold. He takes you over to where the infirmary is, and you see your friends, Tish and Erda, just kind of like looking at you and then doing that thing where you cover your face with one of your hands, like,
Yeah, it's basically that meme where you see two people in a car
yeah,
and just look confused at each
the
other.
Academy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's from.
Yeah.
I know that person.
So give me a crucial, life-saving, potentially perception check.
Perception. You're going to kill me, aren't you?
Erda, give me a equally crucial performance to indicate not to eat the fucking soup.
Oh no, I failed it.
Okay. So Tish and Erda both kind of like do pantomime theater and just like make a thing of like eating the soup and then cutting their throat like don't. You don't want to do that. So Captain Barhold is like, please accompany me as we do eat this delicious and definitely not poisoned soup.
Oh,
I mean, I'm going to pick up the bowl of soup and follow him still.
Okay.
But I'm essentially going to get rid of the soup during the conversation. Basically,
Okay.
like
Give me a sleight of hand so you can
yeah.
definitely point this soup like in a flower pot or something where no one can see.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay.
you better.
Oh,
That's even worse.
So you get the soup, and Captain Barhold says, "Oh, my dear, it seems you've dropped your soup. Wait here." And he goes and gets you another one, and you're like, "Oh, I'm so clumsy. Whoops!" And just kind of throw it over your shoulder. And he's like, "Oh, wow, you really are clumsy. Don't worry, I'll carry it for you." So you've got two bowls of poison soup, and he says, "Please follow me to my quarters so we can have a more intimate conversation, and hopefully you won't drop any more of the soup."
Let's see. This is what you get.
So he takes you up to his room in the castle, and it's very nice, very well maintained, very neat, very tidy. And he kind of just sits on one end of a table and gives you the bowl and a spoon, and he says, "Please enjoy, have at it."
there has to be something I can do. There's nothing we can do.
Well, I mean, this is not my fault. Someone came in like an idiot. I'll be unfetching.
Let me quickly go through everything I can do. Maybe I can do anything.
Yes. The dog.
Use that giant brain. Think.
But you should have like a side glass there, a 3D side glass.
I'll start a 2-minute countdown on my stream.
Oh,
2 minutes. Otherwise, we gotta eat the soup.
No, don't make me eat the soup. Oh yeah, obviously, yeah. I know something.
Okay.
Is there like any kind of like paintings or anything like that in the room?
Oh, of course, yes. There are fine art pieces all over, vases and paintings and things like that.
I point at honestly just anything that is behind him, so he has to turn around or just do anything.
Okay.
And just ask him, please tell me more about whatever the hell I'm pointing at.
Okay, give me a deception to see if he turns around.
Oh no, that's all charisma. I'm bad at charisma.
How are you bad at charisma?
So you point at a painting behind him, and he says, "Oh, that old thing," and he begins to rattle off the history of the painting behind him. He is not breaking eye contact with you. He's staring directly into your soul like he's the ghost writer.
Wait a second. Obviously there's a window in the room, I suppose.
Yes, it's closed because it's cold, but there is a window.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I know. I thought of that. How do you open these windows? Like, what is the mechanism behind them?
They're a simple like hook latch.
Yes, perfect. I don't die. Yes, I'm going to cast levitate on the hook to open the window, and oh no, it happens to have been a very big gust of wind that just swooshed my soup bowl like away. What a shame. I can't eat my soup.
Give me an arcana to see if you can do this without being caught.
Please. No.
Don't you have to reroll?
So you begin to just, by the eye of Agamotto, and he just grabs your hand and he's like, I know you're nervous. There's no reason to be worried. He's like, here, I'll do it for you. Picks up the spoon. Here comes the basilisk and just kind of just.
I'm going to die.
You could eat instead of trying to like make him. If it'd have been better if you tried to make him eat the soup first. Nuts. You could have been like, "Hey, I'll let you eat first."
One last chance, otherwise you're eating poison soup.
Yeah, otherwise you're both eating it.
Yeah, that was my idea too, John. Saying, could you potentially taste it for me? So, no, just be cautious. Oh, please. I wouldn't be the first to eat as a guest, please.
I mean, by all accounts, you're a guest. You should be eating first. Please, go have at it again. Here it comes.
No, it's a tradition where I'm from. The guests should never.
From right now, you're in Valentine. I'm sure the guards explained that to you.
Please, share ideas.
You had 2 minutes. Oh, whew.
Give me just a moment.
While you're thinking, we'll jump over to Mela and them.
I haven't.
Oh, you have it?
I'm going to sneeze and use levitate again to to basically throw over the table or something like that.
Give
just
me a performance then to see if you can make that look natural.
Please.
Oh, come on!
No!
I guess you're gonna have to roll a new character.
I have a question. How immediate is it?
It's not immediate, but it's
It's very deadly because Orda brews very deadly toxins.
yeah. So Celeste, you sit there, you're
No!
like, achoo! And as you go to like do a little fake sneeze, he puts his finger underneath your nose. Oh no, don't worry. And then soup. I need you to roll a crucial life-saving Constitution saving throw.
Oh, come on.
Oh, he good. Good job.
Okay,
Good job.
woo, woo.
I was about to say, do we have 8 hours?
So Celeste, you feel this thing hit your stomach like a bomb. You're like, oh.
Give me a second.
Feed it to him so he dies first.
Oh, it's go. Please switch over. Oh my god.
All right. So we're in Mela and Raventown. So yeah, you were thrown out again like the cat at the end of the Flintstones, and Galil's body is still there.
Would we know if that did something with him though?
You have no idea. You were immediately thrown out as soon as the Mephits were defeated.
All right. How dumb question. How clean? If we saw it, how clean was the church itself inside?
Immaculate.
Immaculate. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to wild shape
Mhm.
into let's say a bee.
Okay.
Pretty sure there's an opening.
I mean, the door in the back was open. I'm pretty sure they left some window open.
Yeah, unless it's closed now.
I mean, a bee could fit through it. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if that's. I just want to see if that's something.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Right. So you wild shape into a bee and you just kind of bzzz underneath doors and in between cracks, and eventually make your way back to where Galil is held. Give me a stealth to see if you can stealthily hide.
Well, I think I've never. Actually, I did. Yeah, I stopped concentrating because I used a giant insect.
Oh, for Pass Without Trace.
Anyways, net 20.
Oh no.
Net 20.
Oh, wait,
I feel more good.
It's a net 1 that pivoted to a net 20 thanks to my the halfling luck.
oh, there we go.
That's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, so you were sitting there, you're like on somebody's head, and you're like, whew, thankfully I'm in this weird brown bush. It zooms out and it's an entire person, like, the hell? But they're allergic. They're like, they're kind of just like nervously walking with you on them. They don't know where you're at, but they know you're there.
So yeah, what do I see from?
They walk into the room with Galila the prioress, and they're kind of sitting there just angrily like pushing around the slush and ice with brooms, trying to like brush it out the door. And the guy who you're sitting on right now is like, well, at least it keeps the floors clean. The prioress just absolutely just whaps him with the broom. Stop talking and work.
Jesus.
But has Gilead's body changed in any way?
Give me a B-based perception check.
I would need the B for that.
Let's see if
Or do I just
B
roll
has
normally? I know Wasp has one.
I like the idea of just playing a singular swarm insect.
I mean, it's for because I collect these for to use for giant insects. Might as well, right?
Yeah.
There's
Fantasy
none
Grounds
for
does not
B.
want to cooperate, so we'll just use yours for right now until I can get the B up.
All right. Perception. That's another net 1 pivoting into a 10 for 12.
Okay.
Did you know that according to all known laws of aviation,
Yeah, there's no B, so we'll just use yours. Okay. Yeah, so you look down there and you see Galil's actually gotten a little bit warmer. Whatever gripped him has been freed by force.
Can I also use Arcana to see if it's actually completely gone? Or
Yeah, you activate the eye of the bee and you're sitting there like,
that's it, 17.
Yeah, absolutely. You can tell that whatever gripped him is gone. His body heat is slowly returning, but he is still just on the ground in like the Hagos Bales like Family Guy death pose.
Oh my god.
Well, I found what I wanted to see. Time to leave.
Mhm.
Let's see if I can avoid the tennis court on the way out.
So as you leave, just give me one stealth. Just don't roll a one, otherwise you'll get out probably fine.
Well, even if I would need to roll a second one.
Right. Yeah, you get out completely fine. Yeah, so that's that. So you know that Galil is completely fine. Fish and
Problem
Urda.
solved. Problem solved.
You hurriedly leave the room. You tell Celeste like, don't do it, and you just kind of get whisked away. Are you staying inside the castle or are you leaving?
Uh, that power I have, I can't really. Is it just one time I use? I can't keep using it over and over again. Just I can
There
always.
are, let's see, I think there's 6 charges of it that you can
Oh,
use,
okay.
and then you regain some every day. And if you use it, if you use 7 charges for example, it'll
Mm-hmm.
just crumble away. So you have to wait for it to regenerate.
Mm-hmm. So right now I still have basically 5. I can turn to 5 other people, right?
Right.
Okay, but I've already put those stuff away. Do I know where they went for
You
Celeste?
saw the general direction they went. You were leaving the castle; they were heading further in. And since you've been here before, you know more or less he's probably heading to his quarters, and you know where those quarters are.
Mm. Shit, he's an idiot. Does Tish know like this invisibility spell? I forgot.
Yeah, she knows it.
Okay. Maybe I tell her pass it for us both. Like she can get on me. And we could just try sneak into there, see what we're doing.
She says I can only make one of us invisible, so I figured you probably be you.
But can't leave her there because she's a child though. So damn it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Like I can just hide. I'm small.
hello,
Mm,
small, I'm dying.
I don't know that. Can I shapeshift into one of the castle maids?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just find a quick spot. Maybe have Tish to hide and stay there for a while just to check up on them.
Yeah. So Tish just kind of just thinks real small. Just kind of hides in a cupboard somewhere and just casts invisibility on you. She's got to focus and concentrate on it. So she just basically just that's all she's doing is just being an invisibility generator for you.
Okay. So I'll make my way there and just stay by the door, see if what's anything happening. Can you sorry, my since I had to restart, can you I don't have like a map of the castle really quick?
Oh, you need map? Oh, how
Yes,
novel.
sir.
Say it properly.
Shut up, dying man.
Celeste is a beautiful woman, and you will address her as such.
Alright,
Need
shut
map?
up, dying
Need
woman.
antidote?
Yeah, I need antidote. Alright.
Did it,
The hell?
But you gave
huh?
me an Alden Cross.
Oh, we went the castle map. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
My fucking keyboard just disconnected. That's why I was able to type B.
I was like, huh?
Sorry. Sorry. Whenever you open a map, my audio gets disconnected, and I have to put put the cable back in. Did anything important happen?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, so where is Valentine? Well, I finally fixed the audio issue that was bothering me.
Yeah, I just have a black screen, so waiting for you then.
I shared it, right? You guys will have it?
Yep.
This is loading in. Okay.
Yeah, anyway, while it happens, I'm gonna like just stealth my way towards the door, I guess where they at, and see. I just listen into the conversation.
Yep. Where are the rooms?
All right, I'm back.
All right.
Had to close the map real quick.
Oh yeah, the rooms are over here. Okay, good. Let me drop. And we can actually go to a scene that has maps.
Ooh.
Perfect. So, Erda. Okay, so Erda, you're coming up the stairs. Just drop everybody down here so they can see more or less.
Oh, so you're peeping.
Well, so you guys aren't just staring at a black screen for however long.
Yep.
Okay, can you guys see the map?
Yeah, I'm in the tower already.
Yeah.
All right, whose turn is it?
Okay, it's Erda's. All right, so Erda is heading to you all, and then his room is over here. No, this guy you killed. His room is this one. So Celeste is over here.
No, I'm outside the door just and listen in while you
Yeah.
guys. That's the elven guy, right? He's talking
That's
to.
the elf, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Samuel Barhold. I had to have to drop like NPCs into the combat tracker to then drop their tokens down. It's really fucking annoying.
Oh, that's annoying.
I mean,
really
you would
bad.
never know when the party decides to attack a guy.
I guess. All right.
I plan to attack him once he's poisoned.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna plug and unplug my keyboard because it's completely off.
It just disconnected you for no reason. Wow.
Yeah, it's just off. I don't know why.
Only Davina, I have a plan.
The last time you said that we had you almost die
Okay.
less than 10 minutes ago.
All right. I'm
That was unforeseen consequences.
Yeah.
Literally nothing of that was my fault.
Mm-hmm. It's like basically Mela and Raymond side questing, Celeste side questing, only Tish and Urda main questing. Sure.
Well, are you sure it's a side quest? Are you sure it's a side quest if it's more or less saving a party member?
Saru isn't here. He's
Saru
playing a
isn't-
game.
Yeah.
He's not even in the Twitch chat. So in other words, yes, he has
And?
to die.
That's his words, not mine. I'm just saying.
I would count this as more toward the main quest than whatever Celeste is doing.
Main quest.
I tried giving us
Main quest
access
is
to the
basically
castle.
us making sure that the horde breaks through. Nothing
I
to
know.
about saving each other.
But do we need to have a casualty on the way? I don't think so.
It's acceptable.
Yes.
It's acceptable.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
We're basically Suicide Squad right now.
Yeah, and
So what are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad?
shut the fuck up. Someone has to say it. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
All right, so Urda's just listening to them. I guess Celeste fail at trying to like save herself, and she's just waiting for Barthold to eat the soup, or Celeste to convince her to eat the soup so I could help her out.
Yeah, so
Don't worry, I have a plan.
Barthold feeds you the soup. Again, you feel it hit like a bomb in your stomach, and you're like, "Ooh, I don't feel so good, Mister Stark." And what do? You got the bubble guts.
Feed it to him too. Jesus.
Yeah, that was my plan. Shut up.
Would have been better if we fed it to him first.
Should use your feminine wiles and be like, "Oh, I'll do it for you, baby."
That among other things. That one is quite spicy. You have to try that one.
Give me a deception.
And it's like, oh no.
I will use Arcana to levitate.
Yes! It's above 10 for one.
Hell yeah. So, this is Ederly. This is the wrong guy. Whatever. So the captain is sitting there like, "Oh, is that right?"
It has a very strong taste, but it is an amazing one. You have to try it. And it's like she takes one of the spoons and like does the same as he and tries to lift it towards him.
So he goes and just kind of moves his hair out from behind his ear, and then just eats the spoonful of poison. And he says, "Ooh, that is quite the kick."
It really is. Here, take more, and she just does it again in a very seductive manner.
Give me a performance. See how seductive
Oh
you're
yeah.
being.
I want to see this.
Yeah, so you are incredibly awkward and goofy, and he's like, "You know what? You're incredibly awkward and goofy, but I like that about you. You're very genuine, very real. Definitely not an evil wind spirit trying to kill me. But I like about you."
This is the 6th time, by the way.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
No, I'm just pointing this out for the record.
Oh, charisma doesn't help me. Die.
So yeah, but he continues to eat. You didn't abjectly fail. He's just like, "You're so silly." And as you're beginning to talk back and forth, and he says, "So about our duel," as he's just greedily eating this poison soup.
I'm quite excited for it, and like the voice gets really raspy over time. I can't really do that. I am quite excited. I would love to put it forward, but there is something that has to be done before. I would love to talk about a few, I guess, political. Does that count? No. A few opportunities that my country and this one could come up with together in a joint operation.
So he kind of just waves his arm and he's like, "Oh no, please, no politics at the dinner table. I'm so very tired of it. Please, let's just talk about the duel or anything else."
I heard that at the time of the duel, there's going to be a big celebration going on as well. What is this all about?
Yeah. So at some point he seems to be like coughing and choking a little bit. He's like, "Oh, this spices. Oh, this is something else." So he says, "Yes, no, the duel is going."
Is he sufficiently distracted? Because I want to see if Berta can sneak in while they're.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. He's in the middle of a sentence. Says, "Yeah, the duel is." He's just gone.
And you just hear the door open, and or they're just walking in, waltzing in.
I mean, I don't know that. Do I recognize you? I mean,
no, I'm invisible. I'm not showing myself to you.
Oh, you're invisible. I thought you were disguised.
He's invisible and disguised if it breaks.
Oh, okay.
He's got contingency plans.
Yeah, I mean, I can read.
Think things through.
So while you're like dead, trying to save yourself, or it just like pulls out a knife, invisible, and
no, don't.
He's gone anyway.
He's gone anyway. What do you care?
No. Look, the reason why I don't want you to stab him or anything is I want him to die by poison
So
but
it
you have
can't be. So Celeste is not suspicious, I would assume.
exactly, and at the same time, you're going to just heal me, and I'm going
No,
to
I wasn't
faint.
gonna heal you. I'm gonna also let you almost die from poison. So you're kind of
Wait,
absolved of that.
wait, is the poison deadly or not?
It is.
It is very
Okay.
deadly.
Yeah, okay, so if I don't die from the poison, sure, then just don't do anything. You don't have to intervene at all. He is going to die, and if I'm just, here, on the ground, fainted, by presumably the same poison, I'm completely get rid of completely any suspicion, because I don't really would poison myself, now would I?
Yeah, but you don't even have also. It's not gonna be your dagger killing him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
don't.
how would you prove that?
What did I do? I don't know, man. I've been poisoned. I wouldn't really try to poison someone when I poison myself.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. I'm still making sure. It's just making sure he's dead.
Just give him more poison or something.
Dungeon Master, can I roll to not give a fuck?
I mean, if you want to do something, he can't. Susie, he can't see you. You could
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
kill that guy.
Yeah, Orda does not listen to anything at all. She just sees you almost dying. Slits Barthold's throat, not with there any weapons, and making sure he's dead, and stabs him a couple more times in the back. And she just carries. She takes off the invisibility, but she sees a regular like castle maid, and she carries off Celeste, I guess, to the basement.
Fits as long as I'm getting away.
Yeah. I don't like put you over myself. I just drag you to the secret place.
Okay. Urda, I need you to make a very important survival. Clear up your tracks because I don't want you tracking blood back to your spider hole. Perfect. Urda, never
At
heard
least,
of her.
at least someone that rolls good.
Okay.
Oh, before it happens, just make sure anything searches his belongings or anything useful, like any keys or anything like that.
Give yourself inspiration. Let's
It's
see
like an
here.
inspiration.
What does
Yeah.
he have on his person? We're gonna end soon, but I think you accomplished a lot today. Okay.
That's the
Yes, I almost died.
third.
Really, really a great accomplishment.
Yeah.
Great success.
Well, you were a good diversion though, so thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone has a part to play.
I'm a great distraction. Woo!
Okay. So you have 2 Tanglefoot bags. So those are like traps. If someone tries to run away from you, you can just trap them up with Tanglefoot. Does he have any kind of special weapons? He's got a +1 greatsword, masterwork full plate armor, and the key to his room. Yeah, that's basically it. There's nothing else on his person. He just has his gear and the key to his room.
Hmm.
And so you've killed 3 out of the 4.
Yep, and that's
The last
and Barthold's like really the strongest one out of the
Yeah,
4, right?
Barhold
Other
was
than
absolutely the biggest fucking threat to you all. The only guy that's left is fucking Ederly. But I think Ederly is the one that you're setting up to fight the fucking Watch Commander.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Want to know what that's how that's going?
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. But that's gonna be a problem for next time. Also, you left Tish behind inside of a cupboard.
oh shit, I was doing. I guess
Amazing.
she would have noticed if the invisible popped off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
She's
she I guess
fine.
So
she's fine.
The next time that we play, it's gonna be Tish's solo mission to get out of the fucking castle.
I mean, she's transfigured, so she's fine.
Yeah, I mean, she just cast it on herself and just plap, plap, plap away.
Yep, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay.
My favorite Metal Gear Solid game. Metal Gear Trish.
Metal Gear Tish.
Yeah, exactly, Tish, because no R's.
Tish plays Metal Gear, Orda plays Assassin's Creed.
Okay, yeah, that's what we'll call it. for today. Next game is 2 Sundays from now, and then for Saturday
That's
game,
gonna
that's next week.
be Cowboy or Noir.
It's gonna be Noir then Cowboy.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
I actually have to think about the item I want to get. Okay.
I had an idea that shot through my head quite a while ago that I would like to write down right now.
Go
Yeah,
for
just put it in your character tech tree in the Discord. Yeah, so the next game is Saturday for the Chaos team, and then the what is it, the 9th for these clowns. All right, I'm Violet Paladin. These have been my friends, and I will see you guys next time.
Bye bye.
Take care. See ya.
Bye.
Bye bye.